writing on the cover, he opened it up to the page that said Gingerbread Man. They measured and mixed and rolled the dough into the shape of a gingerbread boy, and they popped him into the oven. Bake for a full 8 minutes. No more, no less. Do not peek, the recipe read. Maddie listened to the clock. Tick, tock, tick, tock. 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4, 5. Maddie couldn't wait any longer. He opened the oven door to take a peek, and instead of a gingerbread boy, out jumped a gingerbread baby. He pranced around the big blue wall. I'm the gingerbread baby right from the pan if you want me. Catch me if you can. Maddie's mother, are you ready, Mom? Ready to come back here, Mom? No? Maddie's mother reached for the gingerbread baby to put him back in the oven, but he ran all around the kitchen. The door opened and in came Maddie's father. What a delicious smell, he asked, as the gingerbread baby tumbled through his legs outside into the yard. He ran by the tabby cat. It's a kitty cat. He sprang at him and they rumbled and tumbled, but the gingerbread baby came out on top. He ran towards the garden wall. The dog caught a whiff of the tasty gingerbread and sniffed along behind him. But the gingerbread baby was halfway up when the dog caught up. He barked and he barked. The gingerbread baby climbed over the wall. Maddie was still inside. He heard his mother and father yelling. He heard the cat meowing. And the dog barking, and he heard the gingerbread baby shouting, "Catch me if you can!" Maddie opened up the worn-looking cookbook for the second time. Meanwhile, the gingerbread baby wheeled on down to the barn. The goats looked up as he somersaulted across their backs. Where's our other goat? Come here, cousin. Come around, buddy.
Oh. Okay, mother's back.
But the gingerbread baby was much too fast. Cute. Go ahead and sit down right there. Right here. Perfect. Martha and Madeline were standing by the well when the gingerbread baby stopped to take a drink. They looked at each other and winked. Martha started to talk to him, while Madeline tiptoed up behind him with a bucket, but they couldn't catch the gingerbread baby. He took a braid from Martha. Take their hair. And he took a braid from Madeline and he tied them in a knot. He ran down the road. Can you tie their hair in a knot? Can you turn around so they can see you? Back at the house, Maddie started mixing and rolling the dough. He shaped it, put it in a pan, and into the oven it went. Tick-tock, tick-tock, 8 long minutes. This time he didn't peek. I will catch him if I can, Maddie said to himself. As he was bouncing along, the gingerbread baby saw a farm wagon just ahead. He jumped in and settled down for a ride next to a mama pig. The smell of the gingerbread baby was much too much. Oh, come here, Casey. Come here. Go sit up here. Under your tree. Gingerbread baby. Yep, chase the gingerbread baby.
Too cute.
She tossed him high in the air, closed her eyes and opened her mouth, but the gingerbread baby twisted in the air and came down hard on her quirky snout. I'm the gingerbread baby, too quick for the mother and the father, too fast for the cat and the dog and the goat, too clever for Martha and Madeline, too smart for the mama pig. Who's left? Catch me if you can. Ooh, who's that? Feeling smug, the gingerbread baby rolled along by himself until he came to a bridge that crossed over the village. Just as he got to the middle, he heard running feet behind him, and he saw a crowd of villagers ahead of him. The gingerbread baby was trapped. He jumped over the railing, backflipped through the air, and landed on a chunk of ice floating down the river. The ice bobbed along with the gingerbread baby dancing on top, singing in a loud voice. Ha ha, look at me! And what do you see? The best gingerbread baby ever! Until his feet got cold, and then he jumped ashore. Who was that watching from the trees? It was a fox. Oh, it was our shy fox. Come sit down here so you don't get ran over. Casey, come sit down right here. It was a fox. He crept up behind the gingerbread baby, ready to eat him up, but the fox couldn't help himself. He licked his chops. Smack, smack, the gingerbread baby heard him, and he ran as fast as he could. Just when the fox was catching up, the gingerbread baby saw the milk and cheese man with his can of milk. The perfect hiding place, he thought. He lifted the lid and lowered himself inside. He was so pleased that he sang at the top of his gingerbread voice. Ready? Ha ha! Hee hee! You'll never find me! I'm the gingerbread baby! Catch me if you can! The milk and cheese man heard the gingerbread baby. Who's meddling with my milk? He shouted and lifted the lid. But the gingerbread baby was ready. He jumped up and twinked his nose. Okay, everybody stand up and chase your gingerbread baby. Chase it. Now the milk and cheese man, the fox, the villagers, the mama pig, Martha and Madeline, the bleeding goat, the barking dog, the meowing cat, the father, and the mother were after the gingerbread baby and getting closer, and he knew it. The brash baby was not as peppy and as proud as he once had been. He sniffed a familiar smell and followed his nose to the woods.
So funny. I know. It's like, I want to be in this.
He couldn't believe what he saw. There in the middle of the clearing was a gingerbread house. Frosted with sugar, covered with candy, and the doors with peppermint handles. The gingerbread baby clapped his hands with glee and ran inside. Where'd you go? Where's the gingerbread baby? In a tick-tock, everyone arrived in the clearing, but all they found were a few bits of frosting, a peppermint candy, and some crumbs. The father exclaimed, "Well, the gingerbread baby has finally met his match." "Huh, I wonder who it was," the mother said. "Let's go home and tell Maddie." "Hello, Maddie," his father said when they all got home. "We never did catch that gingerbread baby. All we found were some crumbs in the snow." "I see you've been busy," his mother said, looking at the gingerbread house Maddie was holding. "Too bad we never caught that gingerbread baby." "Too bad," said Maddie. Only Maddie could hear the voice. "Okay, guys, go sit down. Go sit down. Go sit down. Go sit down. Only Maddie could hear the tiny voice from inside the gingerbread house. "I am the little gingerbread baby, lucky as can be, to be living in a house that Maddie made for me."
Yay!
Merry Christmas. Come, hey, Madeline and Marcus. Are we ready to sing? Ready? Ready? Some of my audience? Ready? Ready? We wish you a Merry Christmas. Can you guys help me? Okay, can everybody help me sing? Ready? We wish you a Merry Christmas. Maybe our parents can help us sing. Ask them if they can help us sing. Can they help us sing? Can you guys help us sing? Ready? We